Hello, Grace Chinese. We are giving you a run through today of what this coming Sunday is going to look like so that you have a feel for the things that have changed and you know what to expect. Okay, so before you come, there's a couple criteria, and each of you will get one of these, and it's also online at gcbcr.org/reopening. But it essentially says you're not recommended to come physically if these things apply to you. If you're sick, you have mild to severe symptoms, or you've come in contact with someone who's sick. It also says folks who are of certain age, 65 above, or if you have underlying medical condition, you should not be coming. Or if you and your family or the same household have traveled overseas or have been out of town within 14 days, you shouldn't be coming. And for the Chinese service specifically, if you have children, they do not recommend that you bring them. Okay, so when you come in, make sure you bring your mask. You ought to have a mask, but if you don't have one and you didn't bring one, that's okay. There will be some inside and we'll walk you through that whole process. Okay, all right, so follow me. So the first thing that you will do is to see some ushers, and they're gonna check your temperature, okay? Make sure you don't have fever. Do I have fever or not?
You look sick.
I do not look sick.
You need a mask, please.
Okay, so I don't have a mask. I'm gonna take one.
Oh, don't. Just be.
And take one, put it on. I'm not gonna put it on because I'm talking for this video, but pretend I'm put it on. The second thing also is everyone who comes in is gonna get a squirt of the hand sanitizer. Okay, make sure you squirt it on, get it on, go good. Gloves will be available if you want it, but you don't have to wear it. A notice of the guidelines will be here on the table, so you can just grab one. It's Chinese and English, so that you can read it. If you haven't seen it before, it will give you all the guidelines that we're practicing while we're in the building. For the English service, communion cups will be laid out, so as you go in, just grab one if you're planning on doing communion with us, right? And so if you have accepted Christ, you've been baptized, then go ahead and grab one, because we will do communion during part of the service. All right, so thank you, ushers. We'll go this way. Follow me. When you come in, the chairs have been arranged and labeled. So you'll see some of them that says reserved for Chinese. So this is the Chinese service, okay? And this is reserved for English, which is the English service. And so if you're Chinese service congregation, sit on the ones that have like black labels. If you are English service congregation, then sit on the one that are red. The pastor will be up in the pulpit and he will be preaching. So if you prefer not to be in the splash zone, you can totally avoid the first row seats and then just kind of sit towards the back. Okay? All right. As always, when you're in the building, please be practicing social distancing, 6 feet apart, right? Don't stand too close to someone. Your mask needs to be on the whole time. Don't be touching things too much if you can. And last but not least is this way. We're going to talk about the bathroom and the classrooms. So as you can see, the whole education wing have been blocked off. So we don't want anyone going into the classrooms. We don't want kids or youth being in there and hanging out. All families should be sitting together in the sanctuary. Okay? The final thing is the bathroom. We don't really encourage people to use it. So please go before you come. All right? Do it at home before you come here. But if you have to use it in any sort of urgent or emergency manner, then follow me. After you use the bathroom, please use this Clorox wipe and wipe down whatever you had touched, whether there's handles or faucets or whatever it is, okay? So hopefully that gives you an idea of the walkthrough of what to expect this coming Sunday. So please come practice all these guidelines. We want to ensure people are as safe as possible and that we can come here and not get distracted by all these things, but have our heart and mind and soul focus on the service, which is worshiping God. So please be praying for this Sunday as we reopen. We hope to see you, and we will continue to have live stream onward if you can come, okay? All right, bye everyone.